Coming up next on the stage is a very funny comedian. Please, everybody, welcome Jamel Johnson.
What's up? Give it up for yourselves. And this nigga's about to get diabetes tonight. Give it up for his dumb ass. You might not get diabetes, but you definitely grew some titties off this. You guys ever fuck around and like be nice to a stranger and then you immediately realize they're the craziest person? Just outside, you know what I mean? Just period, on earth. Craziest nigga you ever spoke to in your life. White niggas as well, doesn't matter. Look, anyway. So, but then you realize you gotta keep talking to them to keep the bomb defused, you know what I'm saying? And this is what happened. I had a run-in with a guy on the street, and I thought he was homeless. Turns out he wasn't homeless, you know, because he had a matching outfit on. I don't think homeless people do that. Pretty sure it was drugs. I don't want to say he was a crackhead. I'm sick of people pigeonholing these drug addicts into being on crack all the time. There's easily 12 drugs that will have you living on the streets aside from crack cocaine. So I'm not gonna put that man in a box, but I know he was crazy as shit because this is exactly what happened. My job at the time was delivering beer. I hop out of a van about 1 p.m. yawning. Guy sees me from half a block away, walks up on me and goes, "Hey man, I see you over there yawning. You need to wake up, brother. You remind me of that Harold Melvin and the Blue Note song. Wake up, everybody, no time for sleeping in bed. Ha ha! You know it!" And then I say, "Yeah, that's what's up." And then he's like, "Hey man, I don't want no problems. You just look a little tired. I want you to have this." Then he pulls a Danish out of his pocket. And I was like, no. And then he's like, no, it's good. So I look at it again, and I see it's one of those 7-Eleven prepackaged joints, still in the plastic. So I give it a little squeeze. Just see if the air's still in it, because fuck, I mean, if it's sealed, that's mine. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I know you know. You're fucking right. There's nothing you can tell me past the sealed Danish, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. Even if he wanted to do something to me, like, oh, he was like, "Today's the day I roofie Jamel Johnson." That means he would have had to been manufacturing and distributing Danishes for God knows how long. Who has access to them labels in here? Nobody. So fuck it. If it's sealed, it's mine. I take it. I say thank you. And then very quickly he's like, "I saw somebody get killed last night." I'm glad you guys feel comfortable laughing. This happened in the real world. I was very scared, but I kept my composure. You know what I'm saying? I went Russ Cole, True Detectives on his ass. Started asking some questions of my own. "Oh, for real, where at?" "Over there on 2nd and D." I don't know where the fuck that is, but I acted like I knew what that was. And then he finally asked me for some change. It's like 4 minutes later. He said, "Hey man, when you come back outside, can you give me like 50 cents? And I stopped and I said, "Hey brother, you can have $1 right now. We don't have to do any come back outsides because you earned this $1. You know what I mean? He did everything. He went above and beyond the Call of Duty for me. You know what I mean? Serenaded me with a song. Gave me an untainted Danish. Confessed to a murder. Pretty sure he jinxed the shit out of whoever died. Easily worth the $1, you know. Later on in the day, I'm eating this crackhead's Danish. And I started to feel bad. Well, first I was worried again, because what the fuck is wrong with this Danish? It just wasn't adding up all the way, you know what I mean? There was some pieces missing. You mean to tell me you're gonna ask me for 50 cents and then just hand over $1.50 equity, nigga? You're working backwards. I know how numbers work. Then I caught myself, I was like, oh, Jamel, that's fucked up, man. There's something wrong with him. You know what I mean? I just realized, I just seen it all. You know? He's a victim of the butterfly effect, you know what I mean? He could have done anything had he been nurtured properly, you know? He had the tools. He could have at least been the world's greatest psychic. This dude read me from across the street. Never saw me before in his life. Took one look and goes, hey, you know that guy likes pastries and mysteries, watch this. And I was fucking riveted. Segue into my next piece very nicely. You guys ever watch television before? There it is. You know what the best show is? Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, specifically. For a number of reasons. First off, you get to see crime solved, unlike reality. Then the cherry on top of that, it's never the black guy. It's incredible. There's exceptions to the rule. We've all seen it, you know. At first they accuse the black man, and then they call takebacks. I don't know what it is legally, backsies or whatever the fuck they say. There's exceptions to the rule, you know. Sometimes it's the African guy with the kufi on. One time it's ludicrous twice. It's very minimal though, you know. It's usually never the black guy with the fitted hat and or do-rag. I've seen it a handful of times. Lady comes in the squad room and she's like, oh my God, I've been attacked. And they're like, who do you think it was? I think it was Tyrone from my job. He used to ask me what's good all the time. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. Then they catch Tyrone's stupid ass before they even get to the clarinet solo in the credits. We're 2 minutes in, they're working Tyrone in the box. Let me guess what happened, Tyrone. You were out chilling with your dogs, getting your swerve on, huh, son? Then you did it, Tyrone. And Tyrone's crying. He's like, oh my God, it wasn't me, man. I swear to God, it wasn't me. I owe Sally Mae $7,000, nigga. It could not have been me. Because black people like to use bills as a defense mechanism. That's just a tip for you guys in your white futures. If you have any black friends, you hit them to hang out, they bring up bills, chances are it's got nothing to do with the bills. We just don't enjoy kayaking. Because it's not fun. So Tyrone executes that maneuver, then the captain comes in and he's like, hey, we gotta cut Tyrone loose. Turns out it's another creepy white guy with glasses. And then they find him about 42 minutes later. It's great. I love it. And I watch it all the time. And I mean, and since they updated the Netflix, all the motherfucking time. You know what I mean? And it's starting to affect my life outside of the couch, you know. I've become too accustomed to seeing excellent cop work. Follow me here. Get on board with this one. Cops on TV are the best. Cops in the real world are not necessarily held to the same standards. If you can see what I'm doing with my hand here, it's in a different location than when that joke started. No? Okay, a few people, not everybody. Census for you all. Clap your hands if you've been robbed before. And I mean really fucking robbed. Like someone took your shit from you. Not, oh, I left my shit at the swimming pool. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and clap them again. You've been robbed before. Now, continue clapping your hands if you called the cops about it and you got your shit back. Exactly. Exactly my point. Cops on TV, they always get you your shit back, you know? Then on top of that, the shit'll still work when they give it back to you. Then on top of that, they're gonna solve a cold case from 50 years ago with a fucking thumbprint off your Razor scooter or your Palm Pilot. I don't know what they took from you, miss. I wrote this joke in 1998. Best references at the time. And I watch this on an everyday basis, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot to see. You know, I'm not a criminal per se, but you know, when I go to the grocery store, I like to have a few grapes. So what? That's my fee for me even walking into this fucking Whole Foods. It's 9 grocery stores in town. You know? You don't need every grape on your books. You counting all of these? I hit 1 cherry, whatever. You know, I hit the hot bar up. I only want 1 chicken tender. You know? I'm not gonna weigh that. You want me to put a sticker on it? It's already ready to eat. I'm gonna fucking eat it. And then I'm gonna pay for my cereal. And then I'm bouncing. And the only reason you get the cereal money is because you can't walk around a grocery store and eat cereal. Nobody's ever seen that. Imagine how appalled you'd be. Some nigga eating grape nuts just out in the aisles. It's wild. Well, that's the end of that joke. Whatever. You know, I got about 48 seconds left. I just want to say, you know, I don't want to smoke weed with none of y'all. That's first. Second. From there, somebody got real mad. You don't even got no weed, nigga. Fuck out of here. Just, you know, find your boy on the internet. I'm doing things. babytelemundo@gmail.com. That's my real email. Yes, I am starting a Spanish-speaking network for babies. Good